I just discovered something very, very interesting. Using and analyzing the Milky Way galaxy and its movement gives us actually a sense to what Einstein described as the space-time. It is now clear. We can now tell you categorically that our existence is well understood. In the philosophical point of view, it is clear if we are doing, naked eyes analysis, we can see exactly how we are going to analyze the Milky Way galaxy to tell us about the nature of our reality and how we exist in where they call the space. We are going to find out the shape of our planet Earth, analyzing the Milky Way galaxy. We can see the Milky Way galaxy. We can view the stars that is actually in the Milky Way galaxy. We can view everything, but the way the modern, science analyzed the Milky Way galaxy, which suggested that the Earth is orbiting the sun. That's exactly what we are looking at right now, because what we see here is like a whirlpool. It's like a vortex in water. You can define it as a body of rotating water produced by opposing current or a current running into an obstacle. That is a whirlpool. Look at our Milky Way galaxy. Look at this depiction of planet Earth beneath the ocean. Then you will understand the Milky Way galaxy, what it is all about. Look at this.
And in the quantum world, less mass means less gravitational pull.
Where they call the black hole. And you will be surprised to know that the black hole is the backside of the sun. That is what they call black hole. And black hole is on top of the firmament that is causing the obstruction of the movement of the current of the ocean, which result to vortex that we are looking at here right now. It is the planet Earth, and you will see how this expansion is actually happening. Where they call the black hole. It is depicting the planet Earth. This is the planet Earth in the middle, and every other thing is orbiting this. These things are not planets, and they are not orbiting the sun. Instead, the sun is the one rotating around all these planets that you see. And you see the stars, the shining stars around this, and you will see the movement of these, and you will understand that they are flat disk. They have what is creating a barrier. What you see here creates a barrier. That's why you see it as a whirlpool. What you see here, the reflection of what you call the dome of Earth beneath the sea, or the reason why it is shown in this shape is because when you see something like a glass inside the ocean or inside a vortex, you are not going to see it exactly the way it is. That is the reason why you are seeing this as this is the firmament. It's like a glass dipped in the ocean that is spiraling, the ocean that is actually, rotating like a whirlpool, because the firmament is the one blocking the current, the movement of the current. It's because there is big object in the middle of it, then the movement of the water is now creating a vortex like a whirlpool. It's like a rotating water produced by opposing current or a current running into an obstacle. That is a whirlpool, because what you see here is the current running into an obstacle, and they are now, rotating around the obstacle. Now, if you see the way they are rotating around the obstacle, that's when you will understand what they call the movement of the celestial bodies, which was not understood by our modern day scientists. They see this and call the Earth moving and rotating around the sun, orbiting the sun. But that's not the case. the liquid, what you see here, they are liquid, and the celestial bodies called the stars on top of them moving around the obstacle, because we are living inside the water. Because if you think about it from religious perspective, you think about where they talk about separation of the water beneath and from the water above. That will tell you exactly that what we have is exactly this. Look at this. Use this as an example of water above and water below. Look at this. You see, this is our flat earth, our flat surface. That is our flat surface we see here. Now there is water below and there is water above. Outside the firmament, outside what we call the firmament, there is water above here. That water you see above here, now in the Milky Way galaxy, you see this, the firmament is what is obstructing that water and making it spiral and creating a vortex, because the rotating water is basically produced by opposing current, because it is running into an obstacle. This is the obstacle. The gigantic planet Earth is the obstacle. That's why when we look at this, you will see the vortex. You will clearly see it like a vortex, because it is running into an obstacle. The obstacle you see here is the planet Earth. That is called the obstacle you see. And this, what you see here all over these places, they are water. The stars that we see in our sky, these are the stars. The ones that are the shiny areas, they are the stars, but on top of the water. That's what we see. Basically, this will actually suggest that what we call the space is liquid. Where we call space is an ocean. The space we know today is an ocean. It is not basically what we perceive as what it has been, because understanding the theory of general relativity, which talks about the warping of the space-time, here you can understand how they created a construct calling the curvature, because the macroscopic object that we see or we are living on inside the ocean, because it is the water is above, the water is beneath. Inside the ocean, which is creating a vortex, because it is obstructing the movement of the water, like when you see a whirlpool. That's what you see happening here. And because of that, the aggressive nature of the movement of this water, that's why we are seeing this firmament the way it is right now. That's why we are seeing it the way it is. Of course, you view it through telescope. That's why you see it the way it is. This is us living water above and water beneath. That is what you see over here. That's what you see over here. All these things you see here, they are liquid. They are the movement of liquid. That's what you see here. It is not a planet moving around the sun or orbiting the sun. It is water moving on top of the planet, on top of the dome of the planet, and that's what they see, and they say the planet is moving. The planet is not moving. Our Earth is stationary, which is here. It is stationary. It is stationary, which is here. The rest of these things we see are the water above, moving on top of the dome, and the stars moving on top of the dome, and creating what we call the energy that is suitable for the Earth. That's why what we see here as a firmament is semi-permeable. It enables energy to pass through it and give that energy back to the planet Earth. Everything that is moving here is energy, and it is actually creating that energy and transferring it to the energy that we use in planet Earth. It is just like a cosmic energy, but it is liquid. That all this energy comes in form of liquid and in form of gas, and it is this firmament we see here is like a silicon glass that is able to convert cosmic energy into energy that we use in the planet Earth. That's why you see our sky is blue, because there is water above it. And that water you see, the ray of sunshine makes it to appear to be blue. That's what we see here. We are seeing it through a glass. Opposite of fish tank. That's where we are living here. Opposite of fish tank. Because fish tank is what you actually pour water into it. But now, this firmament separated water and give us a dry land, and now give us some path of water. And now for you to get out of this place to here, if you want to move from here to here, you have to look for the gate. You have to look for the gate within this area, and the gate is not through the space, because there is no one can go out of space. It is obvious. You have to look for the gate through here in order to join the next planet. And when they tell us that the planets are millions of miles away, that's a lie. That's a typical lie. The planets are not millions of miles away from us, because this planet, there is interconnectedness between all these planets you see here and the planet Earth. They are connected with each other. They are connected through the ocean, because ocean is what divides them. Ocean is what is dividing them. Firmament is what solidified the division. But within the root of this planet Earth, that's where you are going to see that they are still connected to one another. You know, when we talk about our galaxy, our solar system, these things, if we simplify them, we will understand them better. And they are all flat plane, what we see here. They are all flat plane. Flat plane. That's what we see here. They are all flat plane. And look at their movement for you to see that everything that is actually presented to us was turned upside down. Their movement is going counterclockwise, which is supposed to be the way our clock is supposed to be moving. They are moving counterclockwise. But everything we are using today is indoctrination of aliens. It's alien technology that we are using today. That's why we cannot understand the nature of our existence